With over 2,000 different skins and over 1,500 different pickaxes, it can be really hard to find what items you guys need to own in Fortnite, but today we are looking at the 41 Fortnite items you need to buy. These are going to be some of the best items of all time. We're going to be talking about some of the newest items in the game as well, and of course talking about some items that you guys have never heard of before, so make sure you guys watch this entire video and let me know in the comments down below what item you are going to be buying next. Let's just get straight into it though, and we are starting off with Jack's Cutlass and Bane. Now this was actually introduced with the Jack Sparrow mini pass that we had last season. This was really cool. I like the mini seasons that Fortnite are introducing within each battle pass. I think it is a really cool opportunity for people to get some items that they probably wouldn't otherwise buy in Fortnite, and they do of course give out some free items as well, so even if you aren't actually spending money to buy the premium pass, you can still end up using the free items and grinding out some challenges in order to unlock this. We don't know if this is actually going to be added back to the game though, because it was part of that mini pass. It does seem like over time these will actually return to the store though, but one item that probably will return as well is going to be Champion Kuno. Champion Kuno is the latest FNCS skin that we have had in Fortnite, and this was introduced to celebrate the FNCS Globals that we had earlier on during this season, which was one of the biggest tournaments since the Fortnite World Cup. I really like this a lot though. I feel like this skin was one of the best FNCS skins we have ever seen in Fortnite. There are some amazing FNCS skins that we have had in the past, but I feel like Champion Kuno has definitely been one of the best designed ones, and I'm really excited to see if this does gain some more popularity in the future. It did also seem like the FNCS skins over the last few years had been seasonal exclusive items and weren't going to be added back to the game, but it does now seem like Champion Kuno and a lot of the older FNCS skins are going to be added back over the next few seasons, so make sure to let me know in the comments down below which one has been the best. We need to move on though to the Scully scepter. This is a little bit of an older item, but I still feel like this is one of the best in the game. You can pick this up for 500 V-Bucks, and it is basically a copy of the Star Wand. I feel like for that reason alone, so many people are going to love this, but it is just probably a little unfortunate that Fortnite didn't add this as an edit style for the actual Star Wand pickaxe. If that was an edit style, then a lot more people would be using it today. It would probably be in the top 10 of all-time pickaxes as well, just based on popularity and how tryhard it actually is. So I'm really excited to see what happens in the future if they do add some more edit styles for the Star Wand, or even find a way to turn this into an edit style of that pickaxe. This is a little bit of an older item though, so let's move on to one of the newest items, and this is Shadow Monks. Now this is actually one of the first Halloween skins we have seen this season. Obviously this is a Fortnite Mares season, so over the next few weeks we're going to be getting some amazing collab items and just Fortnite design items to celebrate Fortnite Mares, which Fortnite always celebrate really well, but I feel like Shadow Monks has been one of the coolest skins that we have seen so far. I really like this a lot. It is definitely one of the coolest skins that we have seen. I feel like Monks has been in the game for a while, and now that Shadow Monks is here, hopefully this does make this skin a little bit more popular and a lot more people can start using it, because I feel like Monks is so underrated. Shadow Monks though probably could have been better off as an edit style for that original skin, which is similar to what we said about the Scully scepter, but regardless though, I feel like we just had to include this in this video. One skin that has been in the game for a while though is going to be Unchained Ramirez. This is one of the older skins as well. This is last introduced back during chapter 2 and was part of a Balenciaga collab, which might never actually feature in the store again. I really do like the Balenciaga skins though. I feel like some of the clothing collabs that we have had in Fortnite are starting to gain a lot more popularity now, even though they have been in the game for a few seasons. The other really amazing thing about this skin is that it has the same effects as Midas, where the more eliminations you get, the more golden it becomes. I feel like this is so cool. This is really what made Midas such a successful skin, so now to see that effect being carried over to some of these other skins, including collab skins, is a really cool touch. We haven't talked about too many pickaxes so far though, so let's move on to the Moon Flame. This is one of the newest pickaxes that has been added, and this has actually come to the game with the Rubius Icon Series collab. I really like this. Rubius as an Icon Series item was really clean. I don't think this skin will be that popular though, but this pickaxe is definitely going to be one of the best items. This is basically a glowing katana. We have had a lot of katanas or swords as pickaxes in Fortnite now, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people are getting sick of, but they did a really good job with this pickaxe. I feel like the Moon Flame has so much potential, and the only reason that it isn't finishing up higher in this video is just because this is one of the newest items in the game. I feel like if this does stay popular for the rest of the season and into chapter 6, then a lot more people are going to be using this. One more item that people are going to love even more though is going to be the Psycho Bandit. This is one of the best skins in the game today, but the only downside for this is that we haven't seen people using this since chapter 1, because that was the last time this was added to the store. You can pick this up for around $40. You did have to buy the Borderlands game in order to get this skin, but I feel like this was still so well done. For a male collab skin, this has been one of the most tried ones we have ever seen, and there aren't really too many other male tryhard items that have been as popular as this. I still feel like there is a potential for this skin to be added back in the future. Obviously, there is a Borderlands movie that has been released, so I feel like that would have been the perfect time to reintroduce this skin to the game, but unfortunately it didn't happen. One male skin that you guys can get right now though is going to be Polus. This is actually part of the Fortnite crew bundle for October. This is one of the best Fortnite crew bundles I think we have ever seen. This skin is incredible and it is only going to get better over the next few weeks. Obviously, with the Fortnite crew bundles now in Fortnite, the longer that you are subscribed, the more edit styles that you actually get. So if you are subscribed for 6 months, all 6 edit styles of this skin are going to look incredible. I feel like the glowing and rainbow effects are my favorite, but again, you do have to be subscribed for a while, so even if you only want to just get the default style of this skin, it is still worth it because it looks so good. Another brand new item that was introduced this season though is going to be the Omni claw. Now this is one of the more unique items that we have seen. I don't know how tryhard this is going to become in the future or how popular this is even going to be, but I really like this and it is part of the Incredibles collab. This is one of the more unique looking pickaxes that we have seen as well. Again, I feel like this is really only popular at the moment because it is so brand new to the game. So if you guys are a fan of this, then please make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I'm so glad that Fortnite are doing some of these more interesting collabs. I feel like for such a long time, people were sort of getting bored with the collab items because they all looked pretty similar and there weren't really too many exciting collabs being added, but the Incredibles is definitely exciting and I feel like this is one of the coolest. We have also seen some other amazing collabs in the past and one of the best ones has to be Domino. I am a big fan of this skin. It is one of the best Marvel skins that we have seen as well, and what makes it so unique is that this is so underrated and isn't really known as a Marvel item. I just feel like it hasn't been that popular in the past. No one really recognizes this as a Marvel item or a skin either, just because it hasn't been in any movies or TV shows, but I still feel like this is what makes it so incredible and definitely one of the best Marvel skins that we have seen. Another Marvel item that we just have to talk about though is Shuri. This is one of the newest skins that has been added to the game and you can get this in the Battle Pass for only 950 V-Bucks. Now, whilst you still can get this skin in Fortnite today, it is really only going to be available for a few more days before this season ends. I feel like we have about 2 or 3 weeks before this season is over, so if you guys don't already have this skin, then make sure to pick it up. I really like this skin though. I feel like this was one of the coolest tier 100 skins we have seen for a long time, and they did an amazing job with this, including all of the super edit styles as well. A perfect pickaxe to pair with this skin though is going to be Driver. This is a 500 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite. It features in the store all the time as well, so if you guys don't already have this, you'll probably only have to wait a few more weeks in order to get it. It is just so well done. I feel like over time this is really only getting better and better, and the one downside for this is that we just haven't really seen too many edit styles for this pickaxe being added, but honestly that isn't surprising because we don't see too many other pickaxes being added with edit styles either. One of the most try-hard items that you guys definitely need to buy though is going to be Zade. You can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, and I feel like what is so good about this is that this has 3 different edit styles. All 3 edit styles all look quite different as well. I feel like that is really good. Even though the overall design is the same, the colors are so different, so I feel like it does feel like you are getting 3 different skins as opposed to just one skin with just slight changes. This is still worth buying though. This skin has also been remade a few times in different bundles, so I feel like this could also be the next FNCS skin that we see being added either in Chapter 2 OG or Chapter 6, so we're just gonna have to wait and see if that does actually happen. One skin that has already been remade though is Kuno, and we have already mentioned this, but I feel like we need to mention the original Kuno skin as well. This has sort of been known as a controller skin in the past. I feel like what is really cool about these is that this has slowly changed now to where we are just seeing more tryhard players using this in the communities of Fortnite. This isn't now just known as a controller only skin, but rather a tryhard only skin as well. The only downside for this skin is that it hasn't been as popular as some of the other items we're going to be talking about very soon, and one of them is Catwoman's grappling claw. For a pickaxe, this has actually started to gain a lot of popularity over the last few seasons. I feel like since Chapter 4 started, a lot of people have started to realize how good this actually is, and it definitely helps that the fact that the Catwoman skin is now one of the best in the game. As soon as people started using the Catwoman skin, Catwoman's grappling claw became a lot more popular once again, and I just feel like this has been so well done. The DC items don't really return to the store that often though, which is probably the one reason why we haven't seen the popularity for this that it deserves, but a few items that have been returning a lot are the Frozone skins, along with the rest of the Incredibles collabs. We already talked about Omni in this video, but I feel like we need to mention Frozone as well. This is just such a big meme skin. I like this a lot. I just feel like there is so much potential for skins like this as well, especially for meme players, and it could definitely become the next version of Fishstick or Peely, where we are seeing these big meme skins actually becoming quite popular in the more competitive game modes like Cash Cups, ranked game modes, and even major tournaments. I feel like that is so cool. This has so much potential as well, but one skin that we have already seen a lot of people using in tournaments is going to be the Adidas skins. Now there are so many different Adidas skins to name them all, so we're just going to be using the Adidas skins, and you guys can basically pick whichever one is your favorite. I feel like what is so good about the Adidas skins is that you can customize these in so many different ways, but it doesn't feel like there are too many different edit styles where it is overwhelming. I feel like with skins like Caper, it just feels like there are way too many edit styles to choose from that people end up using some of the more simplistic skins because they don't want to sit there for 10 minutes designing their own skin. So if you do actually use something like the Adidas skins, there are a few different customizable options. It doesn't take too long, and that is the best part about it. A lot of people have also been using the Star Wand with these because they are just the best pickaxes to use with highly customizable skins. I mean, they fit in with basically every single skin that we have ever seen in Fortnite. This is one of the biggest meme pickaxes, one of the biggest tryhard pickaxes as well, so I feel like it fits in with every single playstyle of Fortnite, regardless of if you are a complete noob or even a tryhard player. It does cost 800 V-Bucks. I feel like we definitely need some more edit styles for this, so hopefully it is only a matter of time before that does get added. I feel like the Star Wand would definitely be finishing up higher in this video if it did get some edit styles, so hopefully that does happen over the next few weeks. One item that definitely won't be getting any edit styles anytime soon though is going to be IG-11. This is one of the latest Star Wars skins that we have seen being added to the game. It is based off the droid from the Mandalorian TV show, and of course some of the movies as well, and this is definitely one of the most unique items I think we have ever seen in Fortnite. This has so much potential to be a tryhard male skin, but I feel like the fact that this is a Star Wars item is holding it back, even though that is why this is such a cool skin in the first place. I feel like people just prefer to use some of the other male skins that we have already seen in Fortnite, like Iron Man Mark 45, which has already been a little bit more popular than this. I don't think this is going to be a tryhard skin, but we have seen pros and streamers like Typical Gamer actually using this quite a bit in Fortnite. There is so much potential for Iron Man because we already know how popular Tony Stark has been in the past, but I just feel like the downside for this skin was that they didn't actually add in an edit style to turn this back into Tony Stark like we saw with that original skin back during Chapter 2 Season 4. That definitely would have made this a lot better, but I feel like a lot of people have actually been using this skin with something like the Gold Crow. This is one of the most tryhard pickaxes we've ever seen in Fortnite, and you can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks. Now that might seem quite expensive, but what makes this even better is that you get this in a bundle known as the Shadow Pickaxe Bundle. There is pretty much no skin in Fortnite that won't work with the Gold Crow, which is why I feel like it is one of the best pickaxes that we have, and Glitch is a perfect example. This is one of the most highly customizable skins. You basically customize this with all the different wraps in your locker, and you need a simplistic pickaxe to pair this with so that it fits in with every single style, and that is why the Gold Crow is so perfect. Glitch though is one of my favorite skins. This is so highly customizable and is one of the only skins that is basically guaranteed to have an infinite number of edit styles moving into the future. Because this is dependent on how many wraps there are in Fortnite, we always are getting brand new wraps in the item shop, in battle passes, Fortnite crew bundles, and random bundles in Fortnite, so there are always going to be more edit styles added for this skin, which in my opinion makes this one of the best skins that we have seen. Unfortunately, there isn't really just that much popularity for it, which is definitely holding this back, but one item that does not lack popularity has to be the Icebreaker. This is one of the most popular items we have ever seen in Fortnite, and that won't be changing anytime soon. It is honestly kind of crazy how good this has actually been. A lot of people love this so much because it is one of the most OG items of all time, and of course one of the most tryhard items that we have seen. I mean, this was added in the very first season of Fortnite, so for it to still be popular today is honestly kind of crazy. I cannot believe how popular this has stayed since it was first added, but I feel like again, Fortnite could make this even better with some brand new edit styles. I don't really know how they would do this because an icebreaker is just a shovel, so I feel like there would be some random color styles that they could add, but they probably wouldn't end up being as popular as some of the other items that we could see, so it is going to be interesting to see what Fortnite does with this pickaxe moving forward. One skin that does seem like it will get some more edit styles though is going to be Doom. Now, we already had Dr. Doom added back during Chapter 2 Season 4 in the first Marvel Battle Pass, and it is now the secret Battle Pass skin this season. In my opinion, I feel like this season's skin has been the better one. We do also have the Latverian armor edit style, and that looks so incredible. This is the one that I have been using. I feel like it is such an amazing skin, and just because it is a secret Battle Pass skin, I feel like is the only reason why this hasn't got the popularity that it deserved. It does mean that it is a little bit of a grind in order to unlock it. It isn't going to be as popular as some of the other items that we do actually see, again, because you actually have to go out and grind some challenges for this. It isn't just like an item shop skin where you can buy it and start using it straight away, which is holding it back, but in my opinion also makes this a lot better. If you guys do want to own this skin though, make sure you pick it up before this season ends, because after 2 more weeks, it is never going to be available again. One item that will probably be featuring a bunch in the store over the next few weeks though is going to be the Slasher. This is a Fortnite Mayor's pickaxe, and this was originally designed for the Michael Myers skin that was added last season. This doesn't really feature in the store that often, but it does seem to return during Fortnite Mayor's, which I feel like is so good. You can pick this up for 500 V-Bucks, not only making it one of the cheapest pickaxes that we have, but this is also one of the smallest pickaxes that we have in the game as well, which in my opinion just makes it even better. A lot of pros and tryhard players do prefer to use the more small and simplistic items that we do have, just so people can focus more on the skins that they are using as opposed to using big and bulky pickaxes. And because this is so simplistic as well, it just means that you can use this with every single skin that has been added to the game. Personally, I've seen a lot of people using this with the Siren skin, but I feel like a lot of people are using Siren anyway just because it is one of the best skins of all time. I mean, this has been so good for such a long time. This was first added back during Chapter 2 Season 2, so it has definitely been one of the most OG skins that we are now seeing in Fortnite. This has been remade a bunch, not only in bundles, but of course with the FNCS collaborations as well. I mean, we did end up actually getting the Champion Siren skin, which has such an amazing design. I feel like this might almost be my favorite one, but we did already talk about some other FNCS skins in this video, so we won't be focusing on that one too much. I still feel like the original Siren skin is the best. We now have 3 different edit styles for this. We have the default style, we have the noir edit style, and of course a red edit style as well, making this even better. I feel like we will see more edit styles for this in the future just because this is one of Fortnite's best ever skins, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this. You do of course want to use some simplistic pickaxes for this because the edit styles are quite different, so I feel like Widow's Bite is going to be a great choice. This is part of the Marvel franchise, so it will be featuring in the store a lot because we are in a Marvel season. This has just been so good. This is actually one of the rarest pickaxes that we had ever seen in Fortnite as well, but they are now adding this back to the store with all of the other Marvel items, just making this even better. If this was still one of the rarest items in the game, I don't think we would be featuring it in this video because hardly anyone actually owned this, but I'm so glad they decided to add this back along with the original Black Widow skin as well. But in terms of skins from the Marvel franchise, I feel like Emma Frost might just be a little bit better. Now, this is part of the Battle Pass as well, so you can pick this up for 950 V-Bucks, and it probably will only be available for a few more weeks before it leaves the store forever. Emma Frost is one of the more interesting Battle Pass skins I think we have seen for a while. What makes this really cool is that the default style hasn't really been that popular. I mean, I don't see anyone using the default style for this, but a lot of people are actually using the diamond edit style of this skin, and now that Fortnite has definitely reworked how these super edit styles work, you can add these super edit styles to the original edit styles of this skin, which means that you can get the super edit styles on the diamond edit style of Emma Frost. In my opinion, that is the best thing that Fortnite could have done, because again, the default style hasn't really been popular at all, but the diamond edit style has been one of the sweatiest skins of all time, and one of the most popular skins among pros and streamers from this season's Battle Pass. It is going to be disappointing though that this won't be added back to the game next season, because it is part of this season's Battle Pass, so make sure you guys do pick this up before this season ends. We will actually see Mrs. Incredible being added back to the store a lot though over the next few seasons, because this is part of one of the newest collabs that we have in the game. Mrs. Incredible has been really popular, and I'm sure you guys can figure out why. This was one of the most hyped updates I think we had had for a while. It was sort of unexpected, and then when it got announced, so many people were excited to own this and started using this almost straight away. We've seen a lot of pros and streamers using this as well, because it is a little bit of a meme, which in my opinion just makes this even better. It is going to be interesting to see if this does gain some more popularity in the future, or just stays one of those collab skins that features in the store once and then we never see it again. Let's move on to one of the most tryhard items we have in the game, and this has to be the studded axe. This is an 800 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite, but what makes this so unique is that this is widely considered one of the only pickaxes in Fortnite to actually grant a competitive advantage. This is one of the quietest pickaxes that we have ever seen, and for that reason, there is pretty much the entire Fortnite pro community feels like this grants a competitive advantage because it makes you more quiet than anyone else, meaning you can move around the map without people hearing you. I feel like this isn't really the case because Fortnite would have fixed this and made sure that this wasn't actually happening, but this has never been addressed, and I feel like people still buy this pickaxe thinking that this is going to give them a competitive advantage. Still though, the design is so simplistic and so unique that it is going to work with pretty much every single skin that you have in your locker, which is the best part about it. I feel like that is really the theme with pickaxes in Fortnite today, where they are just really simplistic so that they work in with every single skin that you actually have, because people would rather spend their money on skins as opposed to pickaxes, which definitely makes sense. The other really cool thing about pickaxes like this as well is that they are quite cheaper, and especially a lot cheaper than some of the best skins we have in Fortnite, and that is definitely true with the superhero skins. These do cost 1,800 V-Bucks each, so they are definitely really expensive, but I feel like for that you get so many different edit styles that it makes it worth it. I mean, these have been the best skins in Fortnite pretty much since they were first added. I feel like it is probably unlucky for these not to be finishing inside the top 10 or even higher up in this video, but they just have been so good for such a long time that I feel like people are starting to use some of the other skins that we do see. I mean, they have been popular since the last Marvel season in Fortnite, which is kind of crazy. I mean, that was almost 3.5 years ago, which is so insane. I feel like that was one of the best seasons that we had ever had in Fortnite, and for these to still be popular today is honestly kind of crazy. They're definitely worth buying though, and all I hope for these skins is that people start using some of the other edit styles for these as opposed to just the fully black or fully white edit style. Let's move on guys, and next up we have the Vault Guardian. This is one of the best pickaxes that we have ever seen in Fortnite. You can actually pick this up for 500 V-Bucks, but what made this even better is you could unlock this completely for free or just by completing some challenges. That is what is really cool about a lot of these OG pickaxes, and the simplistic style of this as well just means that this is going to be one of the best crowbar pickaxes that we have ever seen. I mean, we already talked about the Gold Crow a lot. I also really like this pickaxe, but in my opinion, the Vault Guardian is even better. I mean, there isn't really too much else I need to say about this. This is just one of the best pickaxes you guys can actually buy, so hopefully it does return to the store soon. We haven't talked about any gliders though, and if you guys are looking for a glider to buy, then the Dragacorn has to be the best one. I mean, there is no doubt this is one of the most creative gliders Fortnite has ever added, so whenever the Marvel items do get added back, make sure to pick this up. One skin though that I feel like is definitely going to be more important than this is going to be Catwoman. I mean, Catwoman has been widely talked about this season, and for this we are specifically talking about the comic book Catwoman edit style. This has somehow become one of the best skins we have ever seen in Fortnite, but again, the DC items don't really return to the store that often. That is definitely holding this back. If it featured in the store all the time, then a lot more people would be using this. I know I would have bought it and be using it every single day, but for right now it is really only the OG players that do have this skin. It is so insane how this has become popular out of nowhere though. I really do like this a lot, and I feel like a lot of people have stopped using the fully black superhero skins just to use this skin, which makes it even better. But we need to move on guys to the number 7 position, to another DC item, and this is the Harley Hitter. The Harley Hitter is an 800 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite, and this is obviously for the Harley Quinn skin. Fortnite could have made this a lot better by introducing a second edit style for this with the Rebirth Harley Quinn when that did get added back, but we never saw that happening, which is holding this back from being the best pickaxe in the history of Fortnite. Still though, the simplistic design means you can work this in with every single skin that you own. I feel like it looks so different to a lot of the other pickaxes that we have seen, and there is no doubt that this is my favorite pickaxe that we have in the game at the moment. One pickaxe that people prefer even more than this though has to be the Leviathan axe. This is a 1000 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite. This is probably one of the most tried pickaxes we are ever going to see as well, and what makes this so unique is that not only is this part of the Gaming Legends franchise, but this is reactive, animated, and has a custom swinging animation, which in my opinion makes this so unique, almost to the point where it is the best pickaxe in the game. It is only featured in the store once though, which is definitely holding this back a lot. If this was added back today, so many people would be using it, but I feel like another skin that is definitely being held back at the moment is Felina. Now this is actually a free skin in Fortnite, and this is the ranked skin for this season. It is a little bit of a grind in order to unlock it though, because you have to level up your account 50 times in order to get this for free. Even though I think that is cool and definitely means that this skin is only for the grinders in Fortnite, it would have been really cool to see an option where you could just pay for this skin as well. So if you did want to grind it out and unlock it for free, you could do that, but if you didn't really play Fortnite too much, then you could just buy this as well. The ranked skins never really stay that popular for too long, so hopefully for Felina it can. I just feel like the edit styles for this as well make it even better, but again, not everyone plays the ranked game mode too much. We never see anyone using back blings in the ranked game mode though, where the best back bling in Fortnite has to be Grogu. Grogu is so unique. It is the Star Wars back bling that was added at the start of Chapter 5. I feel like there is so much excitement around this because it is Baby Yoda, but again, no one really uses back blings anymore, so one item that people are going to be buying instead of this has to be the Black Cat. This is one of the best skins that you guys can buy today, almost the best skin that you guys can actually buy. It is one of the newest additions to the Marvel franchise. This is basically Marvel's version of Catwoman. It has pretty much the exact same design as well, so I feel like all the people that are waiting for Catwoman to be added back might have ended up just buying the Black Cat instead. I know that is why it has been so popular. I feel like that has definitely happened for me. I mean, I would have loved to own the Catwoman, but I didn't want to wait around for ages in order to get this, so I have just ended up buying the Black Cat instead. One pickaxe though that you guys definitely need to buy is the Axe of Champions 2.0. I mean, I cannot believe Fortnite finally added the Axe of Champions back to the game and added this to the item shop. That is so insane to me. I just feel like this has been one of the most insane pickaxes in the history of the game, because it was only available for the most tryhard of tryhard players, but now that it is finally here, it does not disappoint. This has been so well done. It is definitely one of the most tried pickaxes we're ever going to see, and even though this pickaxe has lost its exclusivity, I still feel like it is something that you guys need to buy today, and is going to be one of the best pickaxes moving forward. But unfortunately, it isn't the best item that you guys need to buy today though, because we have to talk about the Battle Pass. Now, I'm specifically talking about the Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass this season. This is the best Battle Pass we have seen in a really long time, and I feel like there is so much hidden details and secrets in this Battle Pass that people need to buy to actually appreciate. I mean, everything from the loading screens to the gliders from this season have just been incredible. This is the best value for money you get in Fortnite as well, because you can pick this up for only 950 V-Bucks, and it is only going to be available for a few more weeks. I love this a lot though. I just feel like this has been so good for such a long time that we just had to talk about this in Fortnite. But let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you already own this. But there you guys go. That is my entire list for the 41 best Fortnite items you need to buy. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what item you are going to be buying today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.